Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are doing good. I am doing good. Guess what? I just want to show you a quick video that you must watch till the end because it gives you the scope of everything we're about to do. For those who don't know, I am MamaDee. I am building my home for the last 5 years in South Africa. And I live in the United States and I build when I'm in South Africa. And I just want you guys to see what is left. I thought I would be completely done. But yesterday I was sticker shocked by the amount of paint that I need to buy still and painting materials for the issues that we found that I'm not sure, to be honest with you, what's the cause of it, because the last time I spent a ton of money painting my home, but I'm still having issues with peeling paint, and this house is massive, so everything, if it's not done correctly, it costs a lot to fix. And I had a warranty, and I don't know, I guess I'm supposed to buy the materials as well, but I just want you guys to see this. Okay, this is gonna be a quick video, so please do not blink, do not skip the ads, do not skip anything, but I'm just gonna show you. So here we go. So the doors have finally arrived, and I'm absolutely disappointed because these doors were supposed to have glass here, these doors, and they don't. I mean, I ordered this thing. I worked for weeks, I mean, for months really, to get these doors, and now they're don't understand. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand how much I've been waiting for these doors. Finally, they get here, and the next thing they bring the wrong doors. How is that possible? How is that possible? So I just want to show you guys did not update the dimensions. You did not update the dimensions. Look at that. We already had to cut the sides here. You see, we already cut the sides, and we just realized that this does not fit through the door. Like, you guys did not follow the instructions that I worked so hard to make sure that they were done correctly. Like, literally, we had to cut here, and we had to cut on that side as well. Do you guys know what a never ending dust is? Okay, so the saga continues. Okay, so we finally received the doors. Okay, and as soon as they arrived, I realized that the pantry doors and the laundry doors were totally incorrect. Okay, and I sent a video to this company where I bought. I'm not gonna give them publicity because I'm absolutely disappointed. Look at that. I don't even know what that is there, but anyway. But basically, the wood, the doors are supposed to be solid wood, like Mirante doors, okay? Which I guess is the more popular wood here in South Africa. So I said, just give me what, like you consider solid wood. So they gave me this. But the thing is that I came in and I measured and I sent them an email. I said, these are exact dimensions, and they still cut them wrong. Not only did they cut them wrong, the doors for the pantry and the laundry were totally incorrect. Okay, and I had to return them because I was like, I'm not going to accept this. But these doors here, we had to cut the bottom. And as you can see there, I don't know why that they didn't have a clean cut there, but anyway. So, this kind of, here's the thing. Here, what I've noticed is that a lot of companies, when they make a mistake, they are never responsible. Okay, in America, more likely they would have said, "Oh, keep the other doors because you need them for now." So like instead they said, "No, no, no, return them. We'll remake the other doors for you." There's no okay, keep the other doors so that like while you're waiting for us to figure things out, like at least you have rooms that are closed. They didn't want to do that. And so, but I've noticed the trend. It's not, the other day I bought like the planks that I'm using for the wall cladding, and they gave me the wrong order, and I still had to pay in 300 rands handling fee for a mistake that I didn't commit. I mean, again, in America they would give you a voucher. I don't know what's wrong with businesses here and the lack of responsibility. I know that a lot of businesses are struggling, but I believe that they're struggling because they're not getting their act right. They're not. They're really not. A lot of businesses here don't have their act right. I mean, even the guy who's doing my screen porch, do you know the runaround he's given me? I've tried because I know him personally. I've tried to be so accommodative to a point where I'm so sick and tired of it. I really am. Because to me, you should not take my kindness for weakness. That infuriates me because I feel like you are so used to being abused that when somebody is nice to you, you don't even see it. Or you want to take advantage of the person rather than the opportunity that you are given. I'm really am upset, honestly, because I gave them the measurements, okay, before I came, because I wanted them to have an idea. And I said, I'll measure when I get to the village to give you the exact, like dimensions, but roughly this is what I've written down in the past. So I gave them that, paid the money before I think, yeah, before I even got to South Africa, because I was thinking I want, as soon as like I get here, I want the doors to be done. So now they gave me a date of when the doors are going to arrive on the day that they were supposed to arrive at my house. Okay, no updates, nothing. And I had to contact them and say, okay, what about the doors? They were supposed to be here. The guys who are working are here, and these guys came in from like from another project to do these projects because they know that my time is limited here. And guess what? Oh, I'm sorry, we had to return them because they were not up to standard in terms of quality. So we had to take them back to the factory. The factory is here, by the way, in South Africa. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. So when are you gonna? So they said, oh, we'll dispatch them, but you'll get them on Monday. Like on Monday or following Monday. I'm like, why can't you guys, like put me in this coming week schedule? And they said, no, 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 we are a factory. This is how we work. Blah blah blah. I said, okay, but to my surprise, they said yesterday, they said, oh, we have the doors, we think we can have them delivered today. Imagine if I had gone out of town. But I said, okay, thank you. And I tried to organize and spoke to their delivery guy, and I guided them, and they got here fast. And when they got here, the doors were wrong, absolutely wrong. Not a small mistake, but the design was entirely wrong. And so because of that, I told them, I said, I can't accept this. And so, but today, and then we assumed this one was correct because it was a double door, which is what we ordered. It had, even though the picture that I had showed them for them to reproduce had a cladding around, around the frame so that the door looks substantial. And they didn't do that. They said, no, that's not part of, what we do here, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, I mean, again, I showed you exactly what I wanted. So I'm not exactly sure, but I had to go buy I had to go buy like tools for these guys to cut to cut the doors, to cut even the door. Even the door had to be cut. Can you believe that? Even the door had to be cut. And we had to cut the walls on top of that. That's why there's so much dust here. We had to cut the walls, we had to cut the doors, we had to cut the frame. I was like, I just cannot believe how incompetent these companies are and how much they don't take responsibility. And by the way, the entire week was, since maybe I would say 2 weeks, like from today, 2 weeks back, it's been nothing but disappointment. Nothing but the beglar guys, the upholstery guys, the screen guys, the doors people, it's been one and I'm trying to be patient, but my patience have worn so thin that I'm sick and tired of it. It stresses me out because I arrange everything before I come here so that I can hit the ground running and get everything done as fast as I can so that I can go back, and I always run into these issues. I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm sorry for the rant and sorry for stressing. I'm sure I'm stressing you guys out by always complaining, but I don't mean to. I just want my house to be done. For the money that I pour here, even, something as simple as going back to the store over and over and over because the contractor doesn't even know what they're going to need before the job gets done. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't have the tools. It's just one thing after another. I'm just up to here. I'm tired of it. Good morning. Practicing when I have a nice mirror here. But good morning. I'm on my way to East London this morning. Hey guys, I don't know if I told you about this, but I have a son who lives here in South Africa, who lives here in the house, and so he has kids, my grandkids, and so we're taking them out for their 10th birthday to East London, just for a day out. So I just finished washing and I'm getting ready to go. So I'm gonna be Nana for a day. The required Kama stop. Look at my grandkids, look at them. We're having breakfast. Guys, son. Just so they can say hi. We had to stop for Kama station, P station, and so now we're having breakfast. Okay, be ready, get up, please. Yeah, I know, Mr. Brave, don't you give. Oh, it's so funny. I guess it's like police else is on, hello. Oh my gosh. Ubusange no lalo. Oh. Hello. Bikhona ninjani? Unifanisa na. We finally got our food. Took forever. And I'm eating the same thing every time. Iman and got gravy. Say hi, guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm so happy to be back. But whenever I come back, it's a massive headache. Yeah. Good to see you around. Nice to meet you. So we finally got the door, but the door didn't fit. We had to cut it down, had to cut the wall. I gave them the exact specifications to prevent returning this door and the other 2 doors that I had to return because I need my bedroom. So I opted to just accept this door, and we had to cut it, and I had to get materials, like tools, sorry, to cut it and cut the wall to make it fit. Okay, that's one area we need to do, but this time is going to be mostly painting. Okay, we also have to fix this wall. Look, this was part of the, I guess, maybe water damage. So we had issues with water coming through the vents and through the windows, and so we've tried to fix that as much as possible. We fixed the floor as well. It's interesting, it's the first time that it's actually raining while I'm here. I'm looking forward to this mirror, by the way, this one here. But you see here, I don't want to show you everything. You see, we have water damage. So, but this, I think, is the leftover before we painted on the other side. So she's going to fix all of this wall, this entire wall. One of the things I have to do when I leave is to hang curtains here, but I'm going to get roller shades. I already got a quote, but again, shocked by the price. I feel like they were taking advantage of me, not taking advantage of the opportunity to work with me. So this wall also needs to be painted. We're doing wall cladding here. We're gonna paint this wall. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. You'll see it when it's all said and done. So we also have to paint this room. This room we really just did a a primer here. Originally, because I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go. I wanted to do wall cladding all over here, but I opted for this wall, which I will talk about, by the way, when it's all said and done. I'm going to talk about it. And I need all the entire wall to be painted, and also I need this wall to be painted, and we're going to have a little bit of the same wall here. Okay, because this room is going to be mostly cabinets. Sorry if it's too dark, but we're going to paint the wall, the doors as well, all the doors. And what else? Yeah, pretty much that is all the work that is going to be done here. Okay, we're going to, I honestly was shocked when I saw the price of the things that I bought yesterday related to this. I was like, mind blown, but I bought them because I want the house to get to a state where, we can be happy with everything. Yeah, let me leave it at that. There are amazing news that are coming up. Please be sure to get all the notifications, watch all the videos, because there's something amazing coming up. I won't announce it just yet. Nina Magqwirha. We are in Farmhouse. No, and say hi. You know people know you, right? There she is. We are in Umtata. I'm here to exchange the car, basically. Get a different car. Because the one we've been driving has a lot of quirks I don't like. So we're going to see if we can get a better one.